mean. No, this is an arms race, gamers. Calm down. Benjamin. Benjamin! Benjamin Brown! Shame we don't have priority here, so we can't try and drag the dog into deep space. Oh? Or can we?
Rest in peace.
Alright, I would like one kill daddy off of the top, please. Your finest of kill daddies, please. Now remember, they can jump the dog into deep space. Great. We have merged victorious despite the misery. Despite it all. Yeah, their end game here wasn't particularly effective. I did not get any of the new variants in the shop today. I thought about maybe buying the Bucky, but I'll probably skip. The zombie motif is just not my jam. He's so angry, chat. Kitty's got claws. Think because we drew X23, I want to play him here, then go X23 Carnage. It's close, though. It's awkward if they all land center, but that's unlikely. perfection. Perfection. They might not be traditional destroy. So we posted a highlight with the Moira Moon Girl build of destroy that doesn't typically play null. It focuses on copying death instead. It's like a smaller destroy build. Round and round the board they go, where they stop only Bro knows.
Great power comes.
I'd like to get off of Uncle Ben's wild ride, please. See, we're beyond cooked here.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Yep. If you haven't seen the opponent's archetype before, it was highlighted on the Jeff Hoagland YouTube channel this week. It's a fun one. Very disruptive Victoria hand Moira stuff. Gonna copy up all those deaths. Yes, three deaths beats 0 death 0 null. For sure. All right, we can take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. Might just do more destroy when we get back. Maybe we'll take a look at Untapped and see what the first 2 hours look like. If there's anything up there that inspires. We'll see you. See you in a couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. We got some time left to snap yet today. BR. Man, is it gonna get warmer out? Might be time to turn my heat on finally. Ooh, all these days in the 50s. Might be time to break the heater out. That's really weird. I feel like usually there's data up here by now. I guess it's only 2 hours in. How's the new card trio so far? I feel like it exceeded my expectations in the Fire Her deck. Haven't drawn her yet in Destroy to have a feel for it. Ooh. Piece of candy. Okay. Okay. Is it this now, actually? Maybe it's just this now.
Rest in peace.
Okay, and then I have 5 energy this turn. Which means I get to go all 3 of these. And then next turn I have 7, which means I can zombie Captain Marvel and Venom. Eric Dared, thank you for the almost 5.5 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I think Destroy might honestly be the most fun stock deck in this game. It's nothing innovative, but every time I pick this archetype up, I'm like, man, it's just good, clean Marvel snap in.
Impressive. Rest in peace.
More fun than Bounce. Bounce isn't really a good stock deck. I don't think I'd include Bounce in the descriptor I'm using here. And see, this is what I'm a little skeptical of with this card is like, is she even worth playing here? Or would I rather like do this? Is this better? I guess I could always Bucky next turn, so maybe we do this. Obviously, everything worked out perfect. Obviously, everything worked out perfect. Thank you, Carol. If you're gonna leave anyways, why not just let me click my buttons? If you're gonna leave anyways, let me click the buttons. Please, I beg of you. How's the clog version? Did not feel very good. Clog stuff seems not great right now. Is destroy an honest deck? I don't really know what your definition of honest looks like. Destroy, I think destroy is a pretty quintessential, typical Marvel snap deck. It's got a really solid linear game plan while also having a dash of interaction in the form of Killmonger and Uncle Ben.
Impressive.
Enough said, Father. Great power comes.
Impressive.
I think it's just this.
Rest in peace.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Well then. Just gotta trust in the old Gambit ship. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, are we still winning there? We're still winning there. Sick. It's pretty rare you win the throne room without the bonus, but it does happen occasionally. Oh, chat. I glanced over at the politics channel, and that reminds me of Let's call it funny story. What if Bucky was also a zombie? Thank you for the minis, Ash. Be happy to grab a bundle here real quick. An amusing story, an amusing / depressing story came across my timeline the other day, which was in their rush to find Nazi enforcers, ICE has significantly cut their minimum physical requirements to be an ICE agent. And apparently, despite doing that, approximately a third of the people applying to ICE have been unable to meet their laxed physical requirements. Which, and I quote, the thing that 1/3 of people applying to ICE are unable to do is 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and run 1.5 miles in 14 minutes. A third of their applicants have failed some amount of those 3 things. It's really just peak America. Yeah, it is definitely peak America. Those sound like superhero numbers to me. Chat, if you can't do the 3 things I just listed and you aren't physically disabled in some way, I would heavily encourage you to start making lifestyle choices that enable you to clear those 3 very easy bars. Which I would wager there's a decent chunk of this audience here today that can't do some amount of those 3 things. But really, like, none of those are particularly big numbers. You're not my real dad. That's true. That's true. I just want you all to be healthier, chat. Listen, I know a lot of my demographic is in their 20s and 30s. It's going to be much easier for you to choose to start making healthier lifestyle choices now than it will be a decade from now. How much to see you do the first 2 right now? I do 100 push-ups every day, typically before breakfast. Usually in groups of 20 to 30 at a time.
Great power comes
With a short rest in between each set, typically. My powerlifting total numbers are, I have a combined 750 for squat, bench, and deadlift. Maybe a little more now. Last time we did maxes, I was a combined 750. I'm not gonna win any competitions, chat, but I am a relatively healthy adult male in his mid-30s. Is it Ben and... You want to do Ben and Deathlock? I kind of want to do Ben and Venom. You want to Venom next turn? I guess we could Venom next turn. Yeah, 750 is a very respectable number.
great power
I bench more than my body weight, and I squat and deadlift around 300 each.
Great power comes. Great power comes.
I think we're gonna run out of spaceship. I work out 3 days a week, and while it can leave you feel sore, overall you feel a lot better. Yeah, all of those... Listen, gamers, all of those assholes who you heard tell you all of your life you should eat better and exercise regularly and it'll make you feel good, those fuckers were right. I know that's not the news many of you want to hear, but I am unfortunately here to inform you that they are very correct. Playing the Logans out might have been wrong. So I guess this locks me out of the right, yeah. Potentially. I have to win 2 coin flips. Do you think they can win the left? I guess we'll find out. They might be able to. Their vision's triggered a lot. Skill game. I think the guy who coined the phrase "no food tastes as good as skinny feels" must have never had cheesecake. I do enjoy me some cheesecake, Chip. Opponent. Cheesecake might be both the best cake and best cheese mood, honestly. Actually, I talk about asynchronous games like Once Upon a Galaxy being super convenient for like kids and stuff, but they're actually super convenient while exercising too. You can play 3 or 4 turns during a rest, do a rep, play 3 or 4 turns, do a rep, etc. Rinse, repeat till workout is done. I'm 5'10" and 46 kilograms. Ask me anything. I'm gonna need you to convert that to freedom units. Kilograms. That's actually borderline unhealthy, right? It's like 2.2 pounds to a kilogram. That's like barely 100 pounds. That's like the opposite end of the spectrum. Yeah, it's like 2.2 pounds to a kilogram. Math. What made you decide to make a change, Jeff? I went to the doctor for my yearly physical 2 or 3 years ago at this point. I clocked in at almost 230 pounds. And he said you should probably lose at least 20 pounds. And I figured if I was gonna do it, I might as well not half-ass it, so. Get fucked, you purple piece of shit.
Enough said,
I would be kind of surprised if Zombie Captain Marvel wasn't a competitive playable card.
I want the throne. Great power comes.
The big thing to take away from this story / lesson, chat, is you can tell that I'm a Democrat because my doctor gave me advice and I decided to listen to it. You can do that? Woo. It's a zombie Bucky Barnes, chat. He makes a zombie Winter Soldier.
Victory.
Poor Valk, she's so embarrassed. That's funny. I remember going in for my first yearly physical after all the lockdowns and COVID and stuff had gone on, and we like had vaccines out. And the doctor was like, after we like got through the beginning, the doctor was like, he's like, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I have to talk to everybody about the COVID vaccine. And I was like, oh, I'm a Democrat. And he just laughed, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool. We know what that means. we're vaxxed. Oh, it's funny because it's sad. I think we're killing Wolverine to start, right? Want to get him charged up. That's so rude. Who is this copying? Airwalker.
Enough said,
Rest in peace.
Oh, this is again just one of those moments where, like, do I want to play Zombie Captain Marvel or no? I'm actually not sure. I guess they have death as well. They're probably blowing stuff up here. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, they're doing LaFay stuff. Was it just this? She jumps left, and then I just need to make sure I'm winning the right.
Enough said,
Wait, she didn't move? Really? Interesting. Okay, see, I thought she was guaranteed to move if I was losing a location that wasn't hers. Yeah, her text implies, now that's good to know. Her text box implies to me that if she's at a losing location and there's another losing location, she would move. Oh! Maybe that was it, yeah. Maybe we were losing the right and she tried to move there? Because the way her text reads, I would expect her to always move if there's a location we're losing at that she can move to.
great power comes. Enough said, bub.
This location's so lame. It's fine, X23 never betrays me. She's not a fascist, chat. She's not gonna run to the right. Oh, they're just leaving. Fair. Fair. The average age of U.S. home buyers for 2025 is 56. This is up from 49 in 2024. Oh, man. Young people need to show up and fucking vote, gamers. At least they didn't get my copy of Death. Logan didn't jump center. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Impressive.
And this is just, again, right, like I'm never playing her here. I want a carnage, right? Do I want a carnage? Do I do this? Is it ever this? Is it ever this and then have her jump out? I'm charred. Maybe it's just I'm gonna play the new card. It might be wrong, but I'm gonna do it. This, most importantly, gives them priority. Which, with them getting back ones with Morgan, I think that's actually optimal, yeah? No, come back! My turn was sweet! Every time Moira copies Carnage, it feels like cheating. That was gonna be such a sweet turn. They took it all away from me. Perfect. Well, less perfect that he's -2 to start. But you know, this and Ben Carnage and do stuff. Only way this gets better is if we top deck an X23 for next turn. The problem is that most young voters want to vote on social issues that Democrats... What was it? What's it? God, I missed the message. Where was it? Actually, I actually think that's a bad piece of misinformation. Oh man, it scrolled past now. Someone was saying something along the lines of, young Democrats want to vote on issues that the Democrats won't run on. And I really just can't emphasize enough how much absolute. The problem is that young Democrats are allergic to the idea that perfect shouldn't be the enemy of good. Young Democrats too frequently cast a vote in one election, and then when that outcome is what they want and suddenly they don't get everything they've ever wanted from one election, they're like, the system's rigged, this sucks, I'm done engaging. Do you know why Republicans got Roe v. Wade overturned? Republicans got Roe v. Wade overturned because they spent time voting in lockstep for 50 fucking years, knowing that it was gonna take them that long to accomplish what they wanted. Whereas the average low information Democrat voter thinks they need to cast their ballot in one fucking election, and then when they win that, everything's solved and they never need to vote again. And then our current cycle is the perfect example of this, right? Like, you didn't get everything you wanted with the Biden administration, so people don't show up, so Trump gets elected back in. And now if we ever have elections again and Democrats ever win, they're gonna spend 4 to 8 years or a decade plus cleaning up the fucking mess that literally includes bulldozing part of the White House and dismantling every social service under the sun. And then those young Democrats again are gonna be like, nothing else changed. They just fixed all the broken shit that got broken. Why would I vote for a Democrat? It's so fucking frustrating to watch people who don't understand how all of the systems work just like have a temper tantrum and throw shit constantly. They far too often just act like perpetuant children. Just like, I'm supposed to get exactly what I want the first time. So it's so frustrating. Might lose to their copy of Death. Venom. That one doesn't do it. Oh, the Killmonger was more points. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't think I was killing any of my own stuff. It's a good call. Moira making Carnage is so good! If I wanted to vote to get money out of politics, there's no candidate I could vote for. I'm honestly just gonna ban you. It's like, that's like saying they all gerrymander because Democrats and Republicans gerrymander. Okay, so here's why your statement is bullshit. So, yes, it is true that not every Democrat is going to support pulling money out of politics. But do you know what is true? What is true is that the only people who will support getting big money out of politics have D's next to their name. And that's a big thing, right? Like, I often describe myself as, I'm not a Democrat by choice. I'm a Democrat because it's literally the only option that will choose to forward any of the issues that I care about. And that's not to say that every Democrat is going to support the things that I care about, but it is to say that zero fucking Republicans support the things that I care about. So again, it's about not being a perpetuant child and not letting perfect be the enemy of good and understanding the reality of the systems in which I engage with and being like, how do I move best towards the reality that I want with the decisions I can make? And it's understanding that difference, because I have a brain in my head and eyes that can see what's going on and understand who's supporting what. So it's so annoying. I'll never tell you I hate my fellow leftist chat, but man, are they so fucking annoying. They're so thick on issues like this. Oh, all my plays kind of suck. Oh. Did they get a free copy of Death from the Grief Portal? What a freaking video game. Next.
Escaped.
What a lovely opener here again for us. I think it's just this. As much as I want to blow up X-23 right away, Moira is going to give us another carnage back. At the third or fourth Moira's got new carnage. There's a lot, yep.
Great power comes. Enough said, bub.
They don't have a single way to interact with my null, right? So once I drop null in the center, they should be pretty cooked. Yeah, gerrymandering's honestly another one of those things where, like, when you look at the actual reality of it, it's very clear.
Great power comes.
It's very clear how the system works and what's going on with it. Because you'll have Democrats say Republicans gerrymander, which is true. And you'll have Republicans say that Democrats gerrymander, which is true. So all of that is true. But the part and the thing that matters is what's also true is that the only people who have ever put forward a nationwide gerrymandering ban is Democrats. So yes, both sides gerrymander. So if you're a low IQ dipshit that can't pull your head out of your own asshole, you could just say they both gerrymander and no one wants to fix it. However, in reality where I live, where I can look at, well, what's actually happened with gerrymandering, it's like, oh, of course that's what's happened with it. It's a classic example of data doesn't lie, but liars love data.
Victory.
Like you say something factually, yeah, we should blow up Death. I should put Logan here and blow up Death. You say something factually correct, and that both sides gerrymander, but you leave out the key bit that only one side is ever staunchly opposed to removing it from being a thing that happens. Man, that was a hard fought slug. I feel like she seems fine here. I didn't say that she was bad in a lot of our games. She was the ideal thing to play sometimes and an ideal thing to play other times. But she's not a card like Moira or X-23 or any of these other ones where I'm like, yes, you want to have her. She makes this deck significantly better. Classic Destroy Field Store. Oh, I suppose this particular build technically isn't playing Deadpool, right? Her cost seems awkward in games where X23 is being shy. Yes and no. But yeah, I don't know. This build felt competitive. And one of the things that's really hard to do is, like, we don't have public data available that helps us make data-driven deterministics of, like, which build of Destroy is better. Because what generally happens with things like the Untap tracker once we have public data is people mostly just play the deck with the new toy, and it's hard to have clean data sets in the same samples where, like, this one has Captain Marvel and this one doesn't. And maybe Destroy's a popular enough deck without this that we'll get this time around. We'll check that. We'll check the data when we start the live stream tomorrow, but I don't know. My initial instinct is that, like, if you have her and want to play her in this, you could probably play her and not feel embarrassed about it. But at the same time, where you're like, Jeff, I love Destroy. Do I need to get Captain Marvel to have the latest and greatest build? I don't think I'd agree with that off my gut instinct. She has some utility in obfuscating where your power is going to be on turn 6. Yeah, I'd agree with that to some degree, but, like, just having Null and Death, like, already kind of accomplishes that. If you're just joining us and you didn't see us right after rollover, I'm gonna post this as a deck highlight on the Jeff Hoagland YouTube channel here. I'm gonna format it and get it processing here shortly. This was very reasonable. I enjoyed this. She felt like a really solid, reasonable card here. I had fun with this one.